Right now, we're going to go to France, though, and talk about, from KRMA Foods, the 32 count of the 0.88-oz beignets in a choice of flavors. So we have two flavors that we are offering, these incredible shipped from France beignets. You can choose the berry combo, which is a blend of delicious sweet berries, or you can choose the chocolate hazelnut beignets, or you can choose the combo, which is going to give you exactly what you're looking at. You get 16 of each of these amazing French beignets. KRMA Foods is a company of friends that got together with a love and passion for French pastry, wanting to offer that delicious kind of patisserie type experience to folks here in the United States. So they put together a collection of these amazing delicacies from France, some like the Queen Amande and other Danish and pastries. This is a classic French beignet, and the difference is it is a brioche dough, not a batter, that makes the beignets. And of course, they're stuffed with the goodness of either the chocolate or that delicious berry blend. I want to welcome in Larissa Sundquist, who is part of the team that brings to us the KRMA Foods. Actually a longtime friend, also from France originally, longtime friend of the owner and the guest that we see all the time, Crystal. So it's nice to have you here with us.
Bonjour, Jane. I have to welcome you in French.
Bonjour. Thank you so much for bringing the beignets back. It's good to see you. And I like the color choice today. We were both in the right mindset on the greens.
You have to bring the Christmas spirit, right? Even though it's August.
That's right. I love it. So for those of us that are not familiar with the KRMA Foods, give us a little one-off on that, and then let's just talk about the beignets and the different flavors.
Yes, sure. So you actually mentioned it perfectly. So it's a company that's women's owned, three best friends, two of which are actually from France. And I personally have been very close friends with them for 20 years, and I'm also from France. And so the mission of KRMA is really to bring our love of French food, and specifically French pastries, to the American tables, and to really share that passion we have for it. And so let me tell you a little bit about our traditional French beignets that we have here. So first, I want you to really kind of put your, spirits as a child, right? When you were maybe going to a fun fair or a festival with your family, your friends, and you bought some beignets. It's really about like enjoying it with your family, with your loved ones, and having like this very comfortable comfort food, right? This comfort food that's just a great moment to share with your family and friends. Now, our French beignets are a little different than typical beignets you might know of, right? Like New Orleans beignets or even like donuts. So you actually said it. It's made with French brioche dough. And brioche is a very like buttery, very light, and also very soft, and with a tad of sweetness to it. So it really creates this like very fluffy, airy dough. And on top of that, the big difference with like a donut, a traditional donut, is that we actually use more yeast and less egg. So it really creates this very soft, pillowy, very
that's
moist,
exactly.
and kind of cloud-like puff, right? It's very, very delicate as well.
And these
And
are
it's
then lightly dusted with that powdered sugar on top. So let's go through the two flavors, if you could, Larissa, starting with the berries, the mixed berries.
Yes. So the berries right here. So the berries is actually made with real fresh fruit, and also from France, and they're made with raspberries, they're made with blueberries and blackberries. And it's this very
that's almost like
a puree.
Almost like a berry puree or something in that. If you want the all berry choice, by the way, that is now last call. And then we'll jump over to the chocolate hazelnut. We only have 200 remaining there. Sorry to interrupt. I just want to keep everybody in the loop on what's happening. So we'll jump right quick over to the chocolate hazelnut.
The chocolate hazelnut, I have to be honest, it's one of my favorites because
Yeah.
I love chocolate, right? And so the chocolate is handmade. It's made with real chocolate, with real hazelnut. And you probably know of a brand that starts with N,
Yeah.
right? And it's like that chocolate spread that we love, especially as kids. So talking about like childhood memories,
Mm-hmm.
and it's really like sweet, but not too sweet, and it's creamy. It's very smooth, and it just like if you look at it, right, it just
Mm-hmm.
oozes out of that beignet. So every bite is like little pillows of heaven.
They're so
And I
good.
see Rachel joining in.
Yes. So
Yes.
could you also tell us how these come when these come to us? They come ambient. Is that correct?
Yes,
And then
it's
Larissa,
correct. So
what's the best way to store them?
you can actually store them in your freezer for up to about 8 months.
Okay.
And when you're ready to enjoy them, they're so easy. You just bring them out of the freezer, thaw them for about 20 minutes, and just eat them. So it's thaw and eat.
Yeah,
As
there's no
simple as that,
baking
no mess.
required. Basically all you're doing is bringing them to room temperature and then enjoying. If you want to add a little raspberry sauce or chocolate sauce, you can. But they already are dusted with a light dusting of powdered sugar, so they really are ready to go when you get them.
They don't need it. Larissa, I jumped in and I snuck a little one when you were on camera. They melt in your mouth. That's the experience when you said that they were pillowy, that this dough is so different. And so the experience is like you bite into it. There's no like bite through something like a donut. It literally melts in your mouth. It's a really great experience. And the flavor is out otherworldly. Really delicious.
Very good.
I'm loving the fact that you said it melts in your mouth, because that really, it's kind of that finishing touch, right? That powder on top of it. And every bite you have is really like that melting sensation. So it's just and also the size, right? It's like,
it's the
you don't feel
perfect
guilty.
2-bite size. I can't
Exactly.
imagine that there would be a more cost efficient way to experience French pastry than to have these shipped to your home, because certainly the plane ticket and the time commitment to go to France is going to really cost a whole lot more than the $39.98 that it'll cost of you to get these home. So I love that you brought a little France to us, and we appreciate always your time with us today. Have a great evening.
Merci beaucoup,
Merci.
Jane. À bientôt.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Bye-bye. So in the mixed berry, we are now last call, and chocolate hazelnut, there are 100 remaining. In the combo, that's been the most popular, our final 500 in the KRMA Foods beignets. We're going to head back down the shore with Pat and Alberti, who are hanging out and continuing our foodie travel series.